Hi everyone, welcome to weeks 2 and 3 for social work and diversity. As you can see by the syllabus and the notes up here, we're going to be spending the next 2 weeks focusing on self-care and stress management. There's a lot of things that you need to do, but I think you'll find the content interesting and hopefully it'll lay the foundation for some skills and things that you'll be doing in the semester and the years ahead. So for the next 2 weeks, you must first sign up for a knowledge, attitudes, and skills group. Go to that link and the instructions will be pretty clear, hopefully, as to how you need to do this. There's descriptions for each of the groups so that you can sign up in an informed way. Second, you need to make sure that you read chapters 1 to 5 in the self-care text, along with the intro to self-care content and the article by Beck. 3, if it's helpful, review my notes that I've posted on the key points for the chapters in the self-care text. Chapter 1 and 2 are currently posted, and chapters 3 to 5 will be up later this week. Fourth, make sure you watch the 4 videos, which total approximately 32 minutes in length in the modules. You'll find that these are all on self-care and/or stress management. 5, read the very brief articles on being kind to yourself, flourishing in social work, and playing without purpose. Again, I've chosen articles that I think you'll enjoy reading and which will add something to your career in the years ahead. And then finally, make sure you reply to the discussion board by midnight on September 11th, 2016. As with each of the discussion boards, you have to create a thread and post first before you reply to your classmates. Since I've combined 2 weeks into one, you're not required to log in for both week 2 and week 3. But since I won't be able to post the notes for chapters 3 to 5 until later in this week, I encourage you to log in later and download it. I also encourage you to spend some time in the optional self-care starter kit, which is linked here. It's got a lot of resources that you can use in the years ahead. Bookmark it and refer back to it. Before wrapping up this audio presentation for the week, I want to briefly talk about why we start this class with self-care. The bottom line is that developing good habits often begins at the start of a process. If you want to develop good self-care habits and do so now, you're more likely to continue them throughout your social work career. In starting this class with information on self-care, I hope you'll internalize some of the content and start to lay the foundation for good self-care habits. You don't have to be perfect by any means. You simply need to be very intentional about it. What this means is that self-care doesn't happen spontaneously, rather you have to make it happen. If you don't make it a priority, it probably won't happen. We're not talking about a huge time investment. We're simply talking about being intentional in our self-care 1 to 7 times a week for about 10 minutes each time. You probably spend more than 10 minutes a day on Facebook and Instagram and other social media. If you can't find 10 minutes here and there throughout the week for yourself, you probably need to reconsider your priorities and look at your time management skills. Everyone's busy, but we also develop a culture that rewards the perception that we're busier than our friends. It's almost like becoming busy and being busy has become a badge of honor. I'm actually encouraging you to slow down, find time for yourself. If you need to, tell your family and your friends that you're doing it for a class assignment and that your grade depends on it. The reality is that your sanity and your longevity in this profession actually depend on it. Ask questions about self-care because I'm very passionate about this topic and I want to support you in your journey with this. If you talk to the students who graduated in the last couple of years, they'll confirm that. In fact, out of the top 10 things that they indicated they learned from me, over half were about my emphasis on self-care. So again, take time, slow down, breathe, pause, be in the moment, and have a great couple of weeks. Don't hesitate to reach out to me in the weeks ahead if there's anything I can do to support you.